Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In tonight's video, we're going to go over my stock picks for the week of April 26th through the 30th. So just to reiterate, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. Make sure you do your own research before investing. Also, if you find value in tonight's video, make sure that you smash the thumbs up button. It helps out the channel in a massive way. Also, if you enjoy our content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. That way YouTube can let you know every time we release new content. Other than that, guys, let's dive right on into it. Alright guys, so recap of April 19th through the 23rd. My picks were IQST, Tesla, and FNGU. Okay, so IQST was up about 14% for the week. Tesla was basically up, I think finished about a little over 1% up for the week. Not much movement. I think we can possibly see more movement coming into this week. Definitely, in my opinion, if you got into it last week, don't bounce out just yet. I would stick around for another week or two if you're doing a swing. I think we may be pushing higher. And FNGU, obviously, it did finish red for the 5-day. But my main thing I was telling you was to work on accumulating shares of this. And I said it made it get down and bounce off of that 31.50 range, which that's exactly what it did. 31.55 up the low, and then bounced right back up to 33 and some change. So still a decent price point now for this particular play, anywhere from $35 to $31. In my opinion, is a good buy. My picks for this week are CLOV, ZOM, and IQST. So these first two, let me be perfectly clear, these are riskier plays. Okay, I'm just kind of liking the potential setup for them, and I'm thinking of more of a shorter term scalp day trade or a couple day swing play on these particular plays here. Okay, IQST, in my opinion, anything under $1 is a good buy, and I think you might be able to catch some more of these shares in the 60-cent range this week as a possibility. So I'm going to show you that on the chart as well. So let's look at my watch list, some things to kind of keep an eye on for next week. Keep an eye on GNOL, Golden Nugget Online Gaming. We are approaching that SMA line, and if we bounce above it and hold support above it, then that would be a very, very good sign moving forward for us. MARA, ticker symbol MARA. Bitcoin is, in crypto, getting a pullback, specifically Bitcoin. And if we see a really, continuously down move on Bitcoin, this will fall down as well, which will give you a potential setup to buy into that play there, and whenever Bitcoin recovers, this will as well. Okay, and ZNOG, keep a close eye on it. I think that we're going to drop again this week. Okay, so for those of you who are looking to accumulate shares, I think we're going to fall down, possibly, unfortunately, possibly in the 30-cent range, and that'll make it extremely undervalued, but would set up for a potentially good swing play once it finally bottoms out somewhere. But there's a lot of talk about share dilution. A lot of investors are getting very, very frustrated with the company. So you can see probably more dumping coming into next week. Okay, guys, so CLOV, ticker symbol COLV. As you see here, we are about fair value, okay, and we're trading above that SMA line. A good thing is we bounced off of it twice. Okay, so it looks like we're trying to consolidate here, and I think that this would be potentially a good entry point. So if you're getting in on Monday, you can maybe get about 25 to 50% of your position here. That way, if it does decide to fall back down, you can see if it's going to bounce back up off of that SMA line, finish out your position here, and catch it at somewhere in the 8s. Maybe right here, 880 or 850, or even below that would be a good entry point, and then ride it up to about that $10 range. Because if we bust above and hold that 882, if we bust above the 882 resistance and then we hold that support, then we should see some more potential room for upside, and the next resistance would be 1079. So if it were me, I would buy here, a small position here, falls down here, buy again here to hold, and then hold it to about the $10, maybe the 1050 mark. But I don't really know of any type of news or anything coming out on them, so I'd play it more safe. So you could even go like 950 and because you can see here that the MACD, we're trying to cross over from bearish to bullish. So any type of positive little catalyst, any type of good news article or something, or earnings, which it says here on May 3rd, they should be releasing earnings. So maybe it runs up in anticipation of earnings. That might be a good sign. Next up is Zomedica Corporation, ticker symbol ZOM. This one has been getting beat down like it stole something, man. Ever since it hit that 270, 280 mark, it's been falling down further and further and further. And, we're trading under that SMA line, but it's got to bottom out somewhere. It's got to, eventually just kind of chill out and just kind of hover around and consolidate somewhere. And I want to say, in my opinion, that we're going to do that at about this 60-cent mark. I think we're going to see some more downside. I think we're going to bounce off of that 60-cent mark again, and we're going to come closer to that dollar mark, okay? But I think we're going to see some more downside here, and that's going to cause it to dip down possibly closer to that undervalued level. And then I think that would be a good buy, and you can wait on it to pop up 20, 30 cents, and that could be a decent little scalp or swing play. All right, guys, next up is IQST. We talked about this one last week, and I'm going to talk about it again this week. Very, very bullish on this particular play, guys. Again, projected revenues of $60.5 million, and they're talking about they may actually surpass that. So this company has a lot of good things going for it. I think that you could potentially catch it closer to that 60-cent range again. It could kind of hover back and forth and consolidate around this level. And really, in my opinion, anything under $1 is a great buy. Okay, they're talking about getting uplisted to the NASDAQ. They have a ton of different sectors that they participate in. Fintech, blockchain, EV, things like that. Okay, so anything under $1, very attractive. If you can catch it again, like in the 60-cent range, that would be, that's probably that would be my strike price. That's where the last place I bought was actually in the 60-cent range. So if it goes there again, definitely I'll go ahead and dive on and grab some more shares of it. Alright guys, that's all I got for you tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, get your free stocks at Webull with the link in the description below, and comment below on what you're buying this week. If there's any other plays that you would like to see me cover, feel free to leave them below, and then we'll get on that as well. So other than that, guys, we'll catch you in the next video.